All right, all right. So, just got you can't really see it, but goosebumps, given that we are in 720p, YouTube doesn't want us. But guess what, though?
What's that?
I think that we're epically live today.
Oh, man, that's a different kind of live.
How are you, Jolene?
Yo, I'm ready for this competition. How are you doing?
See, with the hat tilted to the side, you got the collar, you got the whole ensemble.
My best judge vibes. Although I'm not judging, I'm an honorary judge, but
And I'm just sitting back in my casual co-host vibe. So, you ready to get started today?
I am.
I
didn't share the link yet, though.
Oh, wait. Are we talking about the link for today's episode?
The live, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I should do that too.
We should.
Come on,
man. Who do you think?
Who was first? Yeah. Take a wild guess.
Reggie or Vic?
It was neither. Shout outs to Jalen Graham. Was the first person that actually came to the live today. So this should be interesting. So, all right. Here we go. What's up, everybody? This is Mark Monroe, and I am accompanied by my wonderful co-host, co-producer, as well as good friend and extraordinaire, the wonderful, never duplicated, First Lady of Leisure, the astoundingly galactic catalyst, the wonderful
Jolene GC in the place to be. What up, cousin?
And instead of it being Hot Take Thursday, we actually are bringing some legendary vibes. As you can see in today's title, it's called City of Stars, because ultimately tonight is going to be jam-packed with a ton of stars. You may not have seen any of these stars yet, but I guarantee you by the end of tonight, you will remember who they are. Remember, legends will forever be remembered, and they always live on. So tonight, you will get to meet some of these new legends in the making, and they will become legendary tonight. So you get to hear a pitch competition, you get to hear that, but we're going to do some of the other stuff also. We ain't going to forget about our Black history, where we come from, our roots. And think about it, Jolene, we're almost close to Juneteenth.
I know, the best day of the year.
All right, so if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the like button if you like the content and what we produce, and also getting it out there to other folks so that way they can join in the fun as well. And on top of that, if you want to be in the know, just like, say, for example, Jalen today, who is first, go ahead and hit that bell and hit all notifications. We're not going to spam your inbox or anything like that. But when we do post content, you can be in the know, so that way you could be watching it right alongside the rest of the cousins. How you doing? So, all right. Oh, Jolene, today, there was a lot of legendary stuff happening today.
Oh my gosh. Today was good. Today was really good.
Hold on, let me.
Oh, I can take some hydration. I gotta, ration out the sips though, because I already know I'm gonna be sipping the whole night.
Look, man, I'm loaded over here. I'm loaded but you know what? I feel like I'm a little bit out of place right now. Hold on.
Oh Lord, what's happening? Okay.
It's been a minute since we've seen these.
Oh man. Okay.
Shout out to the shady side up. All right.
Hey, what up,
right.
Guys?
So let's do it.
Wait, I'm trying to see where the cousins are coming in from.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. So let's check this out. Where are you coming from, family? We got folks that are coming in from, I think we were doing some shout outs earlier. Let's see if they did the challenge, though. Let's see if they completed the challenge where they could spell the come up. They did not. They did not spell the come up series or the come up altogether. But you know what? There's always room for improvement, and we can always do more. So, we got somebody from the MI, cricket letter I, hump your back, I. If you don't know where that is, that's Mississippi, aka the SIP. Thank you for joining us. We got Virginia in the building. We got San Antonio, Kansas City, DMV strong. We also got Philly, we got New York, we got Florida. Shout out to all the city boys in the room. And on top of that, we got H-Town, Brooklyn, Haiti.
Okay.
Houston, Atlanta, Georgia in the building. We got Buffalo in the building as well. We got what else? We got LA, we got DC, Jersey, Greenville, South Carolina. Ooh, this should be very interesting. Shout outs to Greenville, South Carolina.
Yes.
We got Ghana. We got, well, I don't know what that is, but apparently somebody's calling the Nets. We got Lakewood, Washington in the building. We got New Orleans. We got the Bronx. We got Antigua.
All right now.
We got Alabama. Ooh, we got Iowa in the building. Okay.
Oh,
You know, one day we should like one day we should do a pegging to see if we have cousins all in every 50 states. Like that would be super duper cool. I'm probably sure that we do. We got Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, we got Memphis, Tennessee, North Carolina. Oh, somebody said they got to shout out Grambling. So there you go. London, UK in the building. Peoria, Illinois. Oh, we in here. We in here in hella traffic. All right. So Jolene.
Yeah.
Today it was a scorcher.
You know, it was. It really was. What's up, y'all? What does it, cousins? Jolene, you seem the place to be. And it's not Hot Take Thursday, but it is a pitch of competition. Let's talk about what happened to the market today. We have the Dow dropping a negative 210.22 points. We have the S&P 500 down negative 1.84 points. And we have the NASDAQ being a champ at 121.67 points. The VIX was down to 17.75 points. And Mark, did you get what the U.S. Treasury note was?
I think that the Treasury note ended at 1.48.
Okay.
Or 1.49. Oh, no, wait. Don't quote me on that. 1.51 was the final tally. So I was close, but yeah.
Interesting. And as you know, y'all, we like to keep track of the sector performance, especially on days like today. So as you know, there are 11 sectors. We track the top 3 and the bottom 3 so we can see what that rotation is looking like. And can we get a round of applause? Can we just get a, okay. For technology coming in at number 1, we got followed by health and then consumer discretionary. And then our bottom 3, we have materials, financials, and energy. Do you see that rotation, Mark? Do you see it? I don't know if it was clockwise.
I see it in full effect.
Yeah.
No matter which direction, we still got some rotation.
It don't matter because you know what? It was right on time. That's all that matters. It was right on time. Okay. Now, for our pick performance, as you all know, you can find our picks, aka the sips, on that come up series over on Instagram. And we have Twilio coming in at number 1, followed by ding 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 AMD. And then we have Square. We'll get back to that, Mark, because I know you want to say something. We'll get back to that. Then we got Square. Then for the bottom 3, we have JP Morgan, TBT, and XPO. So that was what this market was looking like today.
Interesting.
Now, do you want to say something about AMD now, or do you want to wait?
You know, look here, y'all. Today is going to be one of those days. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to let the future speak for me.
Okay.
So, yo, like I said, you know, I got a little bit of weight off my shoulder. So you know what, Jolene? Guess what?
What?
Today I got time, cuz. Today I got time. So
okay. Well, you know what I got time for today, because a rumor has it somebody was spotted and dotted down to the E-Trade with the new boo, aka old boo, aka hashtag Stock Bay, aka SMH. Yes, y'all, we are back together. And I just want to thank y'all for those of you who, you know, kept us in the highest of thoughts and was really rooting for us. You know, I just really appreciate that, because, you know, we were going through it. But now we are back together. We work things out. SMH got that app right. And it's all good, you know? So I'm excited.
It's kind of funny because, like, just as much as we're seeing rotations in the market, I feel like, you know, this relationship with SMH is like kind of like a, you know, as the world turns. So it's right on time as well.
First of all, okay. Yo, SMH, we had to, it was important for us to have our time apart. so that we could really appreciate one another, So it's all good. And plus, SMH knows what the deal is. Okay. SMH knows.
Well,
Forever Stock Bay, forever.
We'll slap me in the face and say it ain't so.
It ain't so. But it is. All right. So, Mark, you ready for this Black history?
Oh, come on now.
But you know what? We're going to talk about Black history, Black futures, Black present. Like, seriously, it's all the timelines. It's not linear at this point. It's not linear. Okay.
It's the vibe.
It's the vibe. So we have shout out to our historian, Brian Clayette, with the history. James Weldon Johnson. He was born June 17th, 1871 to June 26, 1938. And on June 17th, 1871, civil rights activist, author, songwriter, lawyer, and educator James Weldon Johnson was born in Jacksonville, Florida. In February of each year, African Americans are reminded of James Weldon Johnson's creative genius when they sing the Negro national anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. Johnson's poetic creativity was accompanied by his leadership gift, especially with the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, also known as the NAACP, where he served as the first African American executive secretary for the organization. He was also an attorney and the first African American admitted to the Florida bar exam, and later served as a diplomat in Venezuela and Nicaragua as U.S. consulate. Johnson taught as a professor of creative literature and writing at Fisk University and was the first African American professor at New York University. Johnson died on June 26, 1938 in Wissacat, Maine at age 67. And here's a special note from Brian, our historian, says, FYI, President Joe Biden on Thursday signed legislation making Juneteenth a day commemorating the end of slavery in Confederate states a federal holiday. So now it's a federal holiday. I still want my reparations check. This really does not count. That's a cute gesture, but it's not enough. So that's just that on that.
Shout outs to Brian. Shout out to Brian. And speaking of which, where is Brian? Because, we kind of miss Brian. There he is. There he is.
So good of you to join us, good sir.
Ladies and gentlemen. What's good, brother?
Hey, man, living a life, living the dream, grinding,
Oh, man. Are you ready for some fun tonight?
Hey, I'm super ecstatic about tonight. I've been waiting for this day since, January 22nd.
Hey, that is a fact. That is a whole fact. All right, so Jolene.
Yes.
I guess we should probably give them a little bit of history of how this got started.
We should, but we can't do that without someone. There's someone else missing.
That is very, very true. Because coming all the way from Greenville, South Carolina, the person who really got a lot of this going, the Come Up series would have never entered into the educational system had it not been for this wonderful woman. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a digital round of applause, as well as show some love for the one and only Chancellor, Miss Chauncey Beatty. Wait, there she is.
There she is. Miss Chauncey Beatty.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are you?
My pleasure to be here. I am amazing. I feel wonderful. Thank you for inviting me here today.
Oh man, this is going to be amazing because honestly, it's like we must thank you, because had it not been for you in giving us the invitation, this would have never been possible. So we definitely have to give you your flowers, Miss Beatty. And honestly, tell us a little bit about because the audience doesn't know anything about these magnificent students, these beautiful minds in which that they're going to meet tonight. So can you possibly just give them just a sneak, just a little intro about who they are, or, what should we expect? Tell us a little bit about the school also.
Sure. Before I even dive into the school, I just want to give y'all a huge shout out for saying yes to this program in South Carolina, specifically. Just thinking about what this movement is about. Going to South Carolina first means something. So just shout out to y'all for trusting our school, trusting me, trusting our scholars, and trusting South Carolina to lead the way finally for something good, right? So these scholars are from Legacy Early College High School. We are a charter school in Greenville, South Carolina. Our school is primarily Black and brown kids. Our school has a model to send our scholars to and through college. So we are a college-bound school. The scholars that you'll meet today, a few of them have just graduated. All of them that graduated receive basically a full ride, all expense paid, to go to schools. They are primarily going to HBCUs. These are the cream of the crop students. They are valedictorian, salutatorian, third in the class, fourth in the class. These are the best of the best. This is our future. These students are just amazing, and I am proud to present them to you guys today.
Right. All right. Well,
I have something.
I was gonna hand it over to you. So perfect.
First of all, I also want to thank you, Chauncey, for just trusting us with your babies, basically your students, your scholars. It's been a pleasure working with you. Some of y'all don't know, like Chauncey is one of my aces. Okay, we go way back. We have been on this wealth journey before a come up cousin was a come up cousin. Many years. And it just means the world to me that we're able to engage in this work together and build wealth, and then also teach our young people about wealth. And then also, it was really cool to have Brian and Miss Chauncey work together. I told Brian, like, oh, you're gonna love working with Chauncey, and I told Chauncey, oh, you're gonna love working with Brian because y'all vibe on a whole, African American, Black history, Black excellence, academia vibe. And I just thought that you two would create some magic in this curriculum project, and you did not let me down. And I just want to acknowledge the hours that y'all put in, the curriculum that you developed, all of that. It means a lot to me personally, and I'm going to speak for you too, Mark. It means a lot to Mark as well, to be able to trust, and so not only trust, but enroll other people in the vision of what we're doing, and allow two great leaders to be stewards of this work alongside us. Like, that means a lot. As you know, the vision and the mission is bigger than us. And I'm just so thankful and excited that you all said yes. It means the world to me. I am so thrilled of the work that we were able to create together, and the work that we will create together in the future, especially when our curriculum project rolls out nationwide. Mm-hmm. And, internationally as well, like don't play. So thank you all for both being first and saying yes. And Brian, you already know you're like one of the smartest people I know. I just love your brain. You're also an Aquarius, so there's that. I just appreciate you. I can ask you anything, and you know the answer to it. And that just blows my mind.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's been
Brian,
Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to, echo kind of what Jolene has said about this particular project. And this project means a lot to me because being a native of North Carolina and actually living in South Carolina at one point in my life, what Miss Beatty said about South Carolina being the first at something, I'm not sure if you guys caught that nuance, but historically, from African-American perspective, the state of South Carolina is a really interesting place as it relates to the relationship of the United States to Black people and to the struggle for Black freedom. So when I got word of the opportunity to dedicate my time, my expertise, and my passion for financial literacy to the young people of Greenville, South Carolina, it felt like I was going back home, and helping some kinfolk, sort of to speak, because one interesting thing about this curriculum project is that it just wasn't limited solely to the scholars, but it was also, we involved their parents. We're talking about getting the scholars added as an AU, authorized user, on their parents' credit, if their parents had good credit, right? So this wasn't just the simple, let's talk stocks and options. This was really a deep dive on wealth preservation. So again, and in echoing, the words of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is that you cannot fully thank God unless you fully thank the people. So I want to thank, the Come Up and the platform you provide. I want to thank Legacy High School and the administrators there. I want to thank Mrs. Beatty. I also want to thank the scholars as well as their parents for partaking and supporting this journey as well, because it just wasn't a one and done. There were sometimes we're meeting once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, doing private one-on-one sessions. So this is really something that we lived and breathed from January up until this point. So again, thank you all.
All right. With all that said, Miss Beatty, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Brian, are you ready?
I'm super ready. Let's go.
Jolene, are you ready?
I stay ready.
Miss Beatty, I feel like I have to let this, let you have this one. So I'm gonna let you bring in your students by saying a simple, when Miss Beatty says class is in session, all students turn your cameras on.
All right, y'all, make Legacy proud. Class is in session. You can turn your cameras on.
All right. Oh, we got some more coming in, I think. So hold on. I think also, should we also have the judges also come in as well?
Yes.
All right. So if you are also a judge, we also want you to also turn on your camera.
And we are missing a few scholars, Amanda Jacoby and Stephanie, if you could make sure that you turn on your cameras as well. It's summertime, don't turn me into Miss Beatty at school.
Uh-oh. All right.
We're missing Mark. Did you get that message? I think everyone is on.
Okay. Yeah, everybody should be here. All right. So first introducing, I think we're missing
Matt. You need to let him in.
No, Matt's here.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's here. I'll just accent. Okay, there we go. Boom. There we go. We got the whole squad here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. So first, before we do anything, let's introduce our judges. Coming all the way from Seattle, Washington, we have one of the OG before the Come Up series started. We got Brother Matt Reese. You've probably seen him on an episode once or twice. So we got Brother Matt Reese. How are you, sir?
Doing well. Good to see everybody. Glad to be here in the shadows.
All right. And on top of that, you may have seen her before, where she was mentioning, little chips here and there when we had a face-off. But coming all the way from North Carolina, we also have cousin Ashlyn. How are you, sister?
Well, let me start by recognizing the greatness of the chips today. Respect. But I'm doing good.
All right. And of course, we got the cousin's favorite cousin coming all the way from, well, I don't know. Is he coming all the way from Omaha, Nebraska? Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Brother TiVo in the building.
What's up? I'm just here for moral and emotional support for the kids. You feel me?
Well, I think you got a typo on your shirt, though.
No, what's funny is, shout out to Ivy, man. She had asked me, she was like, hey, I think I want to sing you something. And I was like, cool, bet. People be sending me stuff every now and then. And I get this in the mail. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, Lord.
Man, it's official now.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. But, just to make it even special, because of course we have some of the Come Up cousins, OG cousins here with us, but yet at the same token, we would be remiss if, we didn't spice it up a little bit. So, who better than to judge, the students than the folks in which that sat in the classrooms with them during the whole time. So we got Stephanie in the building. Stephanie, how are you? Uh-oh, you're muted.
I am well.
And tell us a little bit about you, Stephanie.
Well, I am from Greenville, South Carolina, the home of me, obviously. And I just would like to say I am very excited to be here.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And of course, we got Kanasha in the building. How are you, sister?
I'm doing good.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So tell the world a little bit about who you are.
Well, I'm from Greenville. I want to be an investor soon. I'm starting now. And I'm just glad to be here.
All right. All right. Okay. So, Jolene, should we, do you want to give us the guidelines for tonight? Like, let the audience know what the guidelines will be?
I would love to. So everyone, we're going to have 7 presentations today of different companies. And one thing I want you all to know, especially for the Come Up Cousins that are in the audience, reading you all on, cousins, y'all will have an opportunity to do a live vote at the end, and you'll be able to select your favorite company pitch. So look out for that link towards the end once we've heard all of the presentations. And the judges, y'all, you have your criteria. Should we go over what that is so people know, or does that matter? Yeah, well, briefly, there are about a total of 50 points, and you get 5 points for the problem stated, 5 points for your company narrative, 5 points for a business model, 5 points for market share and competition, 5 points for the solution that you present, 5 points for risk and reward, 10 points for innovation. You also will receive, if you stay within 5 minutes, everyone has 5 minutes. As long as you don't go over, you'll get your 1 full point for that. The judges may have questions, answer those questions to the best of your ability. That will give you 5 points. And you get 4 points for creativity. All of that totals 50 points. So there are 50 points in the line. And also, Mark, oh my gosh, I would be remiss if I did not share what these prizes are. So as you all know, we here, meaning Mark and I, we have the opportunity to present at the Master the Trade conference put on by Terry Joma. And we took all of our funds and put it into this program. So with that said, every first place winner will receive a $3,500 funded portfolio. Second place winner will receive a $2,500 funded portfolio. And third place winner will receive a $1,500 funded portfolio, where you all will be able to pick what stocks you want and start your wealth journey at a very young age. We are so happy to be able to do that, and good luck. And also for the cousins who gets, or for the student who gets the Come Up Cousin honorable mention, you'll get that title. No one can take that title from you. So that'll be part of history as well. And with that, I think we should get started.
But first, we need all judges to fade to black.
Bye, judges.
All right. All right, students, y'all ready? All right. Who's first, Jolene?
Coming up first, we have, hold on, I lost my place. You know who you are. Who's first? Coming up first is Adobe.
Adobe in the building. So Javier, welcome to the stage, sir. It's always an honor to go first. So Javier, go ahead and tell us a little bit about who you are before we get started.
Oh, let me get my timer.
Okay. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Javier Godinez Pastor. I am originally from Hidalgo, Mexico, and I am proud to be here with the cousins and my teammates and my teacher. I am so grateful to her. So thank you for this opportunity.
You ready to get started?
Yes, sir.
All right. And who are you dedicating your presentation to?
I'm dedicating this to my family and my home country, Mexico.
My man, my man.
Yes. Don't start yet, Javier. I gotta get the timer. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. So, okay. Okay. So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Javier Godínez Pastor, and my company is Adobe. So non-reliable things that Adobe has seen going on is not having the right tools. This does not let you perform or do as you wish. Also exploiting natural resources. This has caused a huge damage to ecosystem, and we want to change this. So Adobe is innovating the world through technology. We offer creative cloud and online PDFs for companies and individual customers. We offer the best online editing apps, having 20 plus apps for your disposition to use and create whenever you want. We partnered with 50 states to increase technological oriented life. We want the future to arrive faster than it has ever had it before. We care about the planet. Every 1 million Adobe Sun transactions save 105 million liters of water, 31,000 trees, and it's the equivalent of taking 2,300 cars off the road for a year. That's saving $7.2 million a year. That is huge. And I like to say that we keep caring and we will never stop caring. Also, our money makers. We have our creator apps, which make us a 2.86 billion, our PDF and e-signature, making us a 1.5 million revenue, and our experience cloud making us 480 million a year. So we also lease our apps and make big partnerships with huge companies. For example, we are in a partnership currently with Microsoft and FedEx. Also, our overseas involvement, we're currently in Europe, Middle East, and Asia. Africa, my bad. Our revenue is sitting at 729 million. Our Asia Pacific involvement is sitting at 415 million, and our American involvement is sitting at 1,599 million. So our innovation is bringing growth. Our digital media made an additional 435 million, 6% above what we were expecting. Document Cloud is up at 37%. Creative Cloud is up at 31%. Workfront has contributed 38 million to our quarter one revenue. We acquired Workfront in 2020. Also, Magneto, which we acquired not long ago, it went up 5%, acquiring 826 million. For fiscal 2021, we're expecting $15.45 million. That's 20% more than last year. Also, our competitors are Microsoft, Google, and DocuSign. We're in a love-hate relationship with Microsoft, currently being in a partnership with their Office 365, us implementing some of our software and technology into their app to make a smooth, clean way to work. Google, we obviously beat them when it comes to the Google apps having better, smoother, and cleaner designs. Also, DocuSign, they did come in the game not too long ago. They do have e-signature documents that compete well with us. We are on par with them, but I would like to say that we are much faster than them, 30% faster actually when it comes to the e-signature and documents. So we are the way to go. Our future growth. So for market cap, our market cap is sitting at 241.428 billion. We are to grow 30 to 40% in S&P through Creative Cloud. Our revenue is going to grow to 1 trillion in 2022. So I'm saying that we are a huge company that is growing and we're not stopping at all. Our future stock is, our minimum forecast is 510, average forecast is 563, maximum forecast is 650. I want to state that we're about to reach our average forecast. We're sitting at 551, and I know we're going to keep growing. So our areas of change and work. Our CFO is stepping down. He has stated that he wants to spend time with his family, but he's going to keep advising and helping us. We're in a $4 million debt, but we obviously make triple of this, so we're not in any type of hurry. Our business involvement in Europe is to decrease due to scandals. We hope that the scandals go down because we depend on 30% of our revenue in Europe, and we hope the scandals do not affect us too much. We're dependent on Creative Cloud and Acrobat products. We want to expand our branches out more so we don't depend on just these two branches. Our future. We're committed to 100% of energy from renewable resources by 2035. 70% of our workers work in lead certified offices. We're going to expand more in Europe, Middle East, and Africa, and we're going to implement our apps and technology in many more places. Thank you.
Well done, sir. Well done. Well done.
Javier.
All right.
Vengeance.
So, Javier, now the interesting thing though is you did a pitch, and that's dope. But we have to come up. We like to do something a little bit extra spicy. So, in this light, whenever you pitch, judges can actually come off screen to ask you a question at the end. And it seems like you just got a judge that just came to the forefront, one by the name of TiVo. Go ahead, TiVo.
I didn't have no question for him.
Oh, okay.
I have a good job. You did a really good job, especially seeing the first time you do it, like the little, you know, I see you licked your wounds, you got back to it, you know, put some Neosporin on it, and you did a really good job, Javier. So shout out to you.
Well
I
done.
think Brian got a question though.
Okay, Brian?
I didn't know I had a question, but I guess I do.
Oh, wait. Do the judges have a question? We're not even the judges. Let's stop. Do the judges have a
You're
question?
judges. We're looking for a question from Ashlyn or Matt.
Uh-oh. Ashlyn in the building.
So Javier, Adobe, great pitch. What part of your business most excites you when you think about the future and transformation?
The biggest part that excites me is when it comes to being able to use renewable resources. As a company, I think that is a huge step forward. Being able to be more green and helping the economy, but also making different innovations in the world at the same time.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, Javier, great job.
Good job, Javier. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. You got another question. Kanasha.
Well, I just want to say you did a very good job. I don't have a question for you.
All right, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, you're getting all the love today. I'm here for it. Okay. Thanks, Kanasha. We're going to fade back to black because we got another pitch coming to y'all. And who is next, Jolene?
Up next, we have Amazon.
Whoa. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, Amanda, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Okay, so I'm Amanda. I'm from Nigeria, and I'm going to Furman.
Okay. Let's go. And who are you dedicating your pitch to today?
I'm dedicating this to my family and my friends.
Nice.
Niger.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. So for this pitch, I want you guys to remember one thing, and that's innovation. Innovation and Amazon go hand in hand. With Amazon, we started off with books, and then we just diversified into different markets. With all that being said, there's certain problems that certain companies like to fix. For Amazon, that includes expensive prices, inconvenience in e-commerce, and unavailability of all products, self-centered marketing. So with inconvenience in e-commerce, we don't want to go to different websites looking for what we want in products, or we don't want to wait 2 months for shipping. With self-centered marketing, as a company, you want to be focused on your purpose and not just about the gains. And then with expensive prices, you don't want to pay more than what you already have to pay for. Next, we have, how does Amazon fix these things? So we have affordable prices. We are customer-centric, meaning that we are all about our customers. It's in our business model. And then we also have smooth and easy access to our technology, and then also availability of all products. We are an A to Z store, meaning we have everything from diapers to men's clothing to women's clothing. So we have everything. We have people working around the clock to fix any issues occurring with anything. So how do we make our money? With Amazon, we have Amazon Prime at 290 billion. We have Amazon Web Services at 600 billion. We have Amazon.com at 489.901 million. We have Amazon advertising at 350 billion. We have Washington Post at 1.04 billion. And then we also have other streams of income. So what does the future hold for us? For us, we have a revenue projected to reach 821.53 billion in 2025. We also have our share projections projected to double to 6,837. Then we also have our growth strategy. So how are we planning to grow ourselves? So for Amazon, we have Amazon Prime Air, whereby we have drones dropping off products at our consumers' doors. We have Amazon Go with self-checkout. We have Just Walk Out, whereby we're licensing Amazon Go products to other companies. We have our investments in India, and we have a hair salon in London. And last but not least, we just recently acquired MGM Studios for over $8 billion, which is a great deal. So our competitors, we have Walmart, Netflix, and Microsoft Azure. For Walmart, they bring in $514.41 billion a year. They're set to be a threat due to their international consumer presence. But with that being said, Amazon is not worried because we do have third-party consumers which are not accounted for, which would put us on top. We have Netflix, which is a streaming service. They're bringing $3 billion in revenue. With us acquiring MGM Studios, we would be absolutely crushing Netflix with our numbers. We also bring in more profit. We have Microsoft Azure, which is a cloud software made by Microsoft. They bring in $17.7 billion in revenue, and we have more clouding space than that of Microsoft, and we also bring in more revenue. Next, we have our future sales and our market cap. So our market capital is 1.625 trillion. That's big. We have Amazon, which has spent over 45.4 billion diversifying our sectors, going into different markets, going into cloud technology, such as our Amazon Web Services, our supermarket, our voice activated technology, Alexa, and then last but not least, our MGM Studios. We also have acquired many investments which we've invested in, such as Whole Foods Market, Zoox, Rivian, and then for all my game lovers out there, we got Twitch, and then we put in 150 million into our beautiful Black-owned businesses. So for our scaling or growing pains, as we do grow, we have certain issues which may occur. Government regulation, with that being said, we stay within all government policies, so that's nothing to worry about. Local and international competition, we are #1 in online sales, so that's also nothing to worry about. And then as we do grow, revenue has a process of declining, but with that being said, we have nothing to worry about, because as we do go into different sectors, we will be growing and increasing our profit. Now, for the future of Amazon, Amazon is expanding into different sectors. We're experimenting with various businesses in order to build our brand. If you're an early adapter, Amazon is like the best company to invest in. Amazon is innovation and it has no boundaries. So we're ready to take the world by storm. Come on over. Thank you.
Well, well done. Well done. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, Amanda. Good job. You made it through. And for those of you that don't know, this was Amanda's first ever time doing a presentation with her video on. And so we applaud you. Like you made it through. So we are all here for it. Congratulations. All right. Now you got some questions coming from the judges. All right. And it seems like Kanasha, you got Kanasha and Matt Reese. So Kanasha, what is your question?
Okay, so I stand by Microsoft 10 toes down.
Okay.
So Microsoft has like easy to use products, and just easy to use services. So what do you say Amazon has for like easy to use for their customers? Like, how would you rate that on your company?
Like, how would I rate how
easy? Yeah.
Okay, so Amazon is very flexible. As I said before, we have people working around the clock to fix certain issues that occur. With Microsoft, we also have more storage space than that of Microsoft, so we're not really concerned about that.
Okay. Mr. Reese.
Love to jump in. Great job to both of our presenters so far. And to Amanda, my question is regarding Amazon and their position as a front runner. Based on your presentation, it sounds like Amazon is way ahead of everybody else. But when you're that far ahead, people usually catch up to you because you're not aware of the things that you need to do to even get better. So what would be one or two things that you think Amazon can do to still improve and to push themselves even further out past the market?
I would say, I really don't feel like there's really much Amazon can do. I mean, we're already going into different markets, we're going with different companies, we're joining together, just diversifying our markets. So I don't think there's really much Amazon can do. Maybe they should slow down a little bit with how much they're bringing out at one time. But other than that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Amanda, amazing job. Congratulations. You are officially off the hot seat.
Thank you, guys.
Great job.
Who's next, Jolene?
Yep, up next, we have AMD.
All right. Coming to the stage, we got Cameron. Cameron, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
My name is Cameron. I'm a senior from Greenville, South Carolina. I'll be going to USC Aiken, and I was a salutatorian for the class of 2021.
All right, all right, all right. And on top of that, who do you dedicate this presentation to?
I dedicate it to my family.
All right, all right. Well, take it away. The stage is yours, brother.
All right, we're good?
Yep.
All right. My company is AMD, and we are enabling today and inspiring tomorrow. So why invest in AMD? As you all know, the world is becoming more digital day by day, and we help make that happen. Whether it's autonomous vehicles, gaming, data systems, or mobile devices, we provide the products that help ensure that these things function properly. So how do we do this? We create chips, AKA digital brains. So we create CPUs, GPUs, SoCs, and gaming chips. So the CPU is essentially the brain of the computer, and the GPU is the chip that creates the images we see on the product. The SoC is a combination of the CPU and GPU into one integrated chip, and then gaming chips are sophisticated chips that we use in consoles and PCs to create the gaming experience gamers love today. So just to touch a little bit on our product performance, as you can see, we have many #1 rated products, and this is just a testament to the success and innovation that our company has in our market space. So our stock. So as you can see from the chart on the left, in the past 3 years, our company has exponentially outgrown our competitors. And right now our stock is undervalued at a price of $85 per share, and the time to buy is now. This is backed by many accredited investment firms. So the truth is in the numbers. So our first quarter numbers exceeded all expectations, and we brought in about $3.4 billion in revenue, which is a 93% increase from last, and our net income surged 243% to $555 million. This is due to our computer and graphics segment, which accounted for about 62% of our revenue, and our enterprise, embedded, and semi-custom, which accounted for 38%. Many experts expect to see these numbers rise even more during the second quarter. So our market cap. As of now, we have a modest market cap of about $96.55 billion, which leaves major room for growth in the future, which we expect to occur. And now to get to our competitors. So first, we have NVIDIA. NVIDIA is widely known for their GPUs. While we are competing with them in their high-end GPUs, we make better mid-range and startup GPUs. And our company overall is more diverse, and they don't compare when it comes to the CPU market. Not to mention, we took Tesla from them. Our next advantage is over Intel. We have better performance overall and better pricing than Intel, and we're also slowly taking the cloud market away from them and are leaps and bounds ahead of them in terms of innovation. Overall, we dominate them in every prospect. And our next advantage is over Qualcomm. We're slowly taking one of the biggest customers, Samsung, which I will get into more later. And overall, we have better products and better pricing across the board. So the risk. Mega tech companies are beginning to make their own chips, like the Apple M1 chip, but we don't think this will affect our revenue at all, because we have partnerships with Samsung, which we're creating SoC chips with them, so we can prove that we can coexist in the same market and work together to create a product that's successful. And also, we have different streams of income. Our business model can be susceptible to shortages, and shortages are mainly due to high demand, which is good, and our partner, Taiwan Semiconductor, plans to expand manufacturing plants in the near future. And finally, our performance historically is thought to be second class to companies like Intel. But this narrative is played out and far from the truth. Our innovation crushes our competition. And finally, our future. At AMD, we breed innovation. From our 3D stacking technology, Fidelity FX Super Resolution, our Samsung SoC chip, Google Data Center chip, and supercomputing, this is all led by our great leadership of our CEO, Lisa Su, who has turned our company around from the brink of bankruptcy to having a bright future. And we're also expanding into future markets such as data centers, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. So these are the many reasons why you should choose to invest in AMD today. Thank you for your time.
All right, brother. All right. Congratulations. Good job. Yo, Tivo, how you feel about that presentation?
Man, you already know how I'm feeling about that. We might as well, no disrespect to anybody, but everybody else just fighting for second place at this point. Cameron, you got it.
Oh, it's like that. Okay. Well, we still got a lot of pitches ahead of us, but good job, Cam. Very good job.
But good job, bro, for real.
And I see it's getting a little spicy in these pitches now, so I'm here for it. All right, so judges, do we have any questions for AMD? Uh-oh. Ashlyn, go.
I got a question for AMD. Okay, so you described yourself as a modest company. You also noted that the environment that we are moving into, a lot of your mega tech companies are taking some of this stuff in-house. So do you really think that your Apples, your Amazons, some of these other major corporations, do you think that they will really still need you down the line in 5 to 10 years because they are investing so much in doing this themselves?
I would say they're always going to need us because just the simple fact that we've been doing this so much longer than them, to the point that our innovation is always going to be ahead of theirs. I don't honestly feel like they can even catch up with us innovation-wise. Plus, we should have many footholds in different markets to where those major tech companies shouldn't affect our revenue much.
Okay. All right.
Oh, a sip of water over there, Tivo. Oh, Ryan's everybody thirsty all of a sudden? Okay. Well, Cam, you are officially off the hot seat, sir. Thank you. Congratulations, brother. All right, Jolene, who's next?
Up next, we have Apple.
Whoa. Let's go. We got Shania in the building, y'all. Shania, come front and center to the stage.
Hello.
Right. Shania, tell the world a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Shania Clement. I'm a 18-year-old graduated senior recently from Legacy Early College High School who will be attending Fisk University to major in computer engineering the fall of 2021. My company is obviously Apple, the most valuable company in the U.S. So let's just take a look at what I have to offer.
And who are you dedicating this presentation to today?
I'd like to dedicate this presentation to my wonderful teacher who's watching, Ms. Holmes, and also my family as well. My mother, shout out to you, and my aunt who's watching, shout out to you as well.
All right, let's get it.
Okay.
I'm ready with the time when you are.
Okay, can you guys see the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. So, they say an apple a day will keep the doctors away, but I say an apple a day will make you wealthy, and here's why. These are the products that were available before the Apple era began. A lack of quick and easy access to technology, having to manually build my computer. I could never imagine these resources being my only source of technology, and neither could Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. This is why they created Apple, the company that produces the products that you see on your screen so that we can have access to technology quick and hassle-free. Apple is a consumer-centric company. Our business model basically implements our services into our products and distributes it to our subscribers to create a unique experience. thus allowing Apple to create trusting long-term consumers, leading to large revenues through product sales and add-ons. In quarter two of 2021, we've seen $89.58 billion of revenue, which is a 54.4% increase from March of 2020. Apple's revenues will continue to increase, and Apple as a whole will continue to perform. This time next year, Apple is forecasted to be up 21.47%, reporting a base case closing price of $161 and a bull case closing price of $228. Apple has $204 billion of cash on hand, which is enough to acquire any company we would like, make any purchase we would like, or even buy a country at that. We have a profit margin of 42.5% reported in our quarter two earnings report, which is the highest we've seen since 2012. Normally we are about 38%, but as you can see, our company continues to grow. In quarter three, analysts expect a 52.2% increase from our quarter three of 2021. But it does not have to stop here. Apple has a market opportunity of $2.08 trillion. So honestly, with our amazing products and amazing results, the sky is the limit. Our top three competitors are Microsoft, Samsung, and Google. But Apple is the one to beat because we offer faster products, more reliable hardware, superior privacy protection, and visually appeasing products that are more affordable in the long haul. Please note that Apple produces 2 times the revenue of Microsoft. Apple is worth $0.5 billion more than Google, produces $34 billion more revenue than Google, and Apple has a lower price stock than both of these companies, and they both have a lower market cap than Apple. Like any company, Apple does come with some risk. One of our risks being the lack of innovation seen under Tim Cook. However, this is not uncommon after a founder passes, as we've seen with Steve Jobs, or an innovative CEO steps down. With the culture that Apple has created around its company and its products, we know that there's innovation in our near future. The second would be our lack of market penetration seen with some of our wearables products. Some of our wearables products like our HomePod have not seen as much commercial success as we would have hoped. So this is why we like to focus on our product development, and we come back. And honestly, even if the verdict comes back and it's not favoring Apple, it is one source of our income. So it's nothing to fret over because we have more sources of income for our company. Lastly, our last risk would be the iPhone sales dependency seen with our products. But this is a risk that we are working on as we look to own more of our own core technology, and we develop new products such as our AirTags and our Mac computers that are gaining traction with our consumers as well. Next, I'll talk about Apple's future. Apple focuses on product development, meaning product design and better functionality, better customer service, a stronger ecosystem, and a decrease in iPhone sales dependency. Apple also plans to bring in new opportunities for money seen through our Apple Smart Car, which is just an electric vehicle, and our Apple Glass project, which focuses on glasses, which is virtual reality and augmented reality. When we do our acquisitions, we try to focus on getting developers to come into Apple so that we can get fresh ideas somewhat made by Apple through Apple employees. But we did acquire a big company in Next VR, standing for virtual reality, to help with our Apple Glass project that will be going out to consumers soon. Another thing is that Tim Cook announced that he has a vision of accepting digital payments only. And about 2 weeks ago, he announced that he's looking for developers and people with experience in digital payments, cryptocurrencies, and buy now, pay later systems. Also, as seen in our WWDC conference, we do have some add-ons that we are seeing with our software. And a lot of people were looking forward to our new software updates because although our products are good, the way to the future is our software. So as long as we continue to develop amazing software, we can get more customers and have our 1.4 billion in customers get more add-ons and subscriptions to things like our podcast app, which will bring more money into Apple as a company. We also making strides into health with our health passports, and we have a goal by 2030 of making our carbon footprints completely carbon neutral. So stay on the lookout as well for that. Thank you for listening to the reasons you should invest in the most valuable stock in the United States, being Apple.
Well done. Well done.
Good job, Shania.
Thank you so much, Shania. Great presentation. Tivo, got any words or no? Yeah.
Listen, when I said Cameron took #1, that was just for motivation for everybody else, and I think she heard. I think she definitely heard my comments. So that was great. You did a really good job at presenting too. I like your energy, your presentation, all around good.
Okay. And we got a question from a judge.
Yeah, Apple is that's my company, man. I've been riding with Apple for some years now. And so as Jolene opened the show up, she said that tech, health, and consumer discretionaries were the top 3. And I saw you had health on one of those innovations and growth. Just if you can add anything to this about health and how Apple is going to use that to continue to grow. Love to hear anything you might have.
You're muted.
Sorry. As I was saying, Apple has made strides with our health passports, as well as us having a health app in our Apple Watch and on all of our Apple devices that help track the consumer's health, heart rates, and things like that, and the breathing, which has been used. One second. Okay. So as we've seen with our health passports and our health app on all Apple devices that are tracking the health and breathing and our heart rates.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done. All right. Who we got next, Jolene?
Up next to pitch, we have Tesla.
Whoa.
Hi there, everyone.
What's up, Madison? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes,
As you pride.
Yes, sir. My name is Madison Peterson. I was actually valedictorian this year, graduating from Legacy Early College High School in Greenville, South Carolina. Thank you. I will be attending the illustrious North Carolina A&T on a full ride scholarship. And yes, I'm presenting on Tesla today.
All right, let's get it. And who are you dedicating this presentation to today?
Yes, thank you. I would like to dedicate this presentation to my loving mother and father.
All right.
Okay, one moment. All right, I'm ready, Miss Jolene.
All right, here we go. You can go.
So hello, everyone. My name is Madison Peterson, and today I will be presenting on the company of the future, Tesla. So each and every day, our Earth begins to warm at alarming rates due to increasing levels of carbon emissions into the atmosphere, and gas guzzling cars are one of the leading causes of these harmful emissions. But do not fear, because Tesla seeks to provide the solution for this problem by producing some of the best-in-class electric vehicle models that offer high performance, energy efficiency, long range, and sleek designs. Tesla has also branched out into other areas of solar energy in efforts towards transitioning the world towards becoming completely carbon neutral. One of the most impactful examples of this was when we installed a massive new solar farm and energy storage project on the island of Kauai in Hawaii, which greatly reduced the kilowatt hours that they had to use. Some of the ways that Tesla makes our money are through our motor vehicles, which are seen below, and this is 86% of our revenue. Also through our auto service, energy storage, and solar panels as seen below, our lifestyle products, retail merchandise, as well as through the sale of Bitcoin, in which we made $101 million this year, and through the selling of our credits to other auto manufacturers, in which we made $518 million in 2021. So Q1 in 2021 was a record quarter for us at Tesla, as we achieved our record production, deliveries, and surpassed $1 billion in income for the first time. Tesla built over 180,000 Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, and we also delivered over 182,000 of them. So as of our Q1 report, we reported a net income of $438 million, a revenue of $10.39 billion, and our automobile sales increased 78%. So here at Tesla, we expect our deliveries to grow at an annualized rate of approximately 50%, with our 2021 growth coming in even higher. Some of the competitors for Tesla would be the BMW i3, the NIO ET7, and the Volkswagen ID4. we're all seeing below. But ultimately, Tesla is beating each of our competitors in vehicle range, price, and brand popularity. For example, the BMW i3 only has a range of 153 miles, whereas the Tesla Model Y has a range of 326 miles. And also the Volkswagen ID4 costs $39,000, whereas the Tesla Model 3 costs $35,000. Finally, NIO is a Chinese-based company, and they have recently expanded into Norway, but they do not sell any of their inventory in the United States. So all of these factors combined just really show how Tesla is beating each of its competitors out of the water and out of the park. As seen below, here are some of the year-to-dates for the companies as well as the market cap. So the market cap for Tesla is $556.68 billion. The market cap for Volkswagen is 124.41 billion euros. The market cap for NIO is $42.73 billion, and not pictured, but the BMW market cap is 60.40 billion euros. Some of the risks for Tesla include that some might consider it an overvalued stock, but this is up to personal opinion. Also, there are some prolonged promises from our CEO, Elon Musk, about vehicle releases that may take a little longer, but ultimately they do get released when they are supposed to, as well as some ongoing skepticism on Tesla because people may either love or hate Tesla due to the new technologies that we are using. But when all goes as planned for Tesla, the Tesla Cybertruck, Semi, Model S Plaid Plus, electric sports car, and the $25,000 vehicle will all have been released and thriving. And actually, as of an event on June 10th, the first 25 Model S Plaid Plus vehicles were actually delivered. So this is already in the making. And then the new gigafactories in Austin, Texas, and Germany will have been completed and will be expanding the Tesla brand into Europe and beyond. Tesla will also continue working with its acquisition companies in efforts towards becoming the world's first vertically integrated sustainable energy company. And Tesla will continue to work with the Boring Company in the construction of underground tunnels across the country to make a network for Tesla vehicles to drive through. So ultimately, Tesla is the future. It's not a matter of whether to invest in a Tesla stock or not, or whether to buy a Tesla vehicle or not. It's a matter of whether you will choose to accept what is happening in the world and be a part of the solution. Climate change will continue, and Tesla is on its way towards making that change. Become a part of the future today. Thank you.
Good job, Madison.
All right. Good job, Madison. Good job. All right. So it's no doubt that I'm a huge Tesla bull, but I will say this: you did a fantastic job. Great job. I'm really proud. All right. So do we have any questions from the? Oh, okay. All right, Angela, let's go.
Okay, so when AMD presented, one of the benefits of AMD is that they had a CEO who brought them back from near bankruptcy, very stable, keeps everything calm. We can trust Lisa Su. Elon Musk is a little different, right? He's a little volatile, and the world has a love-hate relationship with him. Should we be concerned about Elon Musk's just overall being and what this might mean for investing in Tesla through stock?
I do not think so. Like you said, Elon Musk can be pretty vocal, pretty volatile. As you may know, he went on Saturday Night Live, spoke on Dogecoin. Dogecoin dropped as a result of what he says. So he does have a great influence. But I ultimately believe that this influence works generally in Tesla's best interest. Elon Musk is a genius. And so if people trust him, people trust what he says because they feel like he knows what he's talking about, and he does. So if he says that Tesla vehicles are the best new thing that you need to get, they're beating climate change, all of these great things about it, ultimately, I believe anything that Elon Musk says, people will follow. And so if he's just greatly boosting Tesla, saying all of the great attributes that we have, I can only see it working in Tesla's best interest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Good job. Good job. Good job, Madison. Well done. All right, Joanne, who we got?
Well, you know this wouldn't be a competition without NVIDIA.
What? Yo, we got some water sipping over here. Okay, NVIDIA, brought to you in part by Mr. Jacoby. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, brother.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Jacoby Barfield. I am from Greenville, South Carolina, by way of Atlanta, Georgia. And in the fall, I will be attending the illustrious, had to make sure I said that, Howard University.
Hey. So we got Aggies and we got Bison in the building. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, this is good. That's going to be interesting. The battle of the HU. So, all right, sir. Who do you dedicate this presentation to?
I dedicate this presentation to my family, my friends, and my mentor.
All right. Let's do it. All right. We're ready when you are.
All right.
Now, word on the street was before all these presentations started, there was a little bit of beef going on between AMD and NVIDIA. So, you know.
Nah, it wasn't no beef. It's all love.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Jacoby.
All right. Well, hello again, everybody. My name is Jacoby Barfield, and today I will be presenting to you NVIDIA. Before NVIDIA came to the scene, graphics were very bad. The shadows didn't correspond with the lighting, and everything was very pixelated. Everything was also very choppy. So as you can see right here in this video, everything is clashing. It doesn't really look as good as it does today. So when NVIDIA came onto the scene, we introduced our new graphic cards. Everything looked so much better. The animations were more smooth and more fluid. The lighting actually reflected off of the objects, and the shadows were very accurate. So as you can see in this video right here, everything looks so futuristic. It looks so real. I mean, of course it looks cartoony because it's a video game, but you could tell that we have advanced. So what NVIDIA does, NVIDIA designs and sells GPUs for gaming and professional applications, as well as chip systems for use in vehicles, robotics, and other tools. Now let's talk money. The average price target is $682.20 with a high forecast of $800, a low forecast of $550. The average price target represents a 19.92 increase from the last price of $568.90. Our revenue growth. Our current quarter is 5.39 billion. Projected next quarter is 5.49 billion. Our current year is 22.48 billion. And next year we are projected to make 25.04 billion. So now let's talk about our competitors. Intel, a company that develops and manufactures microprocessors and other semiconductor components. NVIDIA is a firm leader in discrete GPUs and in all verticals, while Intel holds the same position in the data center and CPUs. Next, we have AMD, a semiconductor company developing, computing, and visual.
Take your time. Take your time.
I cannot
Visual?
get this word out. Visual. Oh my gosh. Visualization. There we go.
Yes.
Products. Our GPUs have better performance overall. Next, we have Broadcom, a global company that designs, develops, and supplies a range of semiconductor and infrastructure software solutions. Broadcom specializes in chips for mobile devices, while we specialize in everything. So, our risk. Recently, our biggest acquisition of ARM has raised some privacy concerns to the government of the UK. Bigger companies are making their own chips, and some may say our market price is very costly. But great things are coming. Our market cap is around 348 billion compared to last year's 323 billion. In the future, fully automated vehicles should be legal, and NVIDIA is well positioned to majorly profit from this major shift in the transportation industry. It has inked partnerships with major players, including Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, and ride-hailing leader Uber. While cloud gaming grows around the world, our cloud gaming GeForce should be the big thing that you should watch. Also, with the acquisition of ARM, we are making steps towards a world with real-time people in 3D worlds. Now, this with the combination of data centers brings NVIDIA to the front of the tech game. NVIDIA will become a dominant force in everything from microprocessors to tablets, mobile phones to street lamps, washing machines to autonomous vehicles. NVIDIA is the future. Thank you.
My man, good job, good job, good job. All right. Oh, this is getting a little spicy here. So, all right. So, do we got any questions? Well, first off, you did a great job. It's never easy to present on such a stage, but I'm glad that you picked it right back up and you kept it going. And on top of that, you did it within the time. So, do we have any questions from the judges? Oh, he was that flawless? Okay, okay.
We love to see it.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, Timo, did you have something that you wanted to say?
I'm gonna just ask, so you could add a little sauce to it because you didn't have time to update. What is the price of NVIDIA today?
Of today? I can't remember off the top of my head. I just looked at it this morning. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
Grab that real quick and drop that for the people.
We'll wait.
Yeah, because you gave us like a 2 week ago price. What's the price now?
He gave some insight. He said he checked it this morning, and it's way different.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
It's at $746.29.
And what is it in the aftermarket?
Aftermarket. I'm not sure.
Mark, why don't you pull up that information?
The aftermarket has NVIDIA priced at $755.48.
Some big performance you got going on there, my guy. But no, good job though. It was a real good presentation.
I think you sparked a question from Ashlyn, Tivo.
You bring up the chips, I have questions. Because AMD just came and talked about why they were the greatest and why they were coming for you. And AMD's modest, but seems like a more reasonable investment with their price, which hit 85. Congratulations. So do you really think that you all can keep the edge over an up and comer like AMD? It's hard being number one. So what are you all doing to remain innovative when you've got a company nipping at your heels like that?
Well, I'm very glad you asked. NVIDIA is like very focused on the future and like everything to come. So like with our AI and our data centers and stuff like that, the world is going to become like a better place. We're dipping into health and other things of that nature. So AMD, they can try to compete and catch up, but we're always going to be number one.
Did AMD just sip water? Did I see that?
Look,
listen, my guy said NVIDIA is gonna make the world a better place. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You know what? Let's move on. Jolie, congratulations, Jacoby. Thank you for your presentation. Oh, we may have a surprise today. Who's next?
Our final presentation. Are you ready? It is CRISPR.
We got CRISPR Therapeutics in the building. Shout outs to Erica. How are you, Queen?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We are good. We are good. Tell the world a little bit about yourself, Erica.
Okay, well, my name is Erica Mack. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. I attended Legacy Valley College, and I will be attending Miles College in the fall.
Hey, and who do we dedicate this presentation to today?
Oh, I got to shout her out. So, okay. I dedicate my pitch to my strong Black woman who defeated stage 3 and stage 4 breast cancer while pregnant with her baby girl, my mother, Eleanor Lagarn Sherman.
Hey. All right. The floor and the stage is yours, CRISPR. Take it away.
Ready when you are with the timer, just let me know.
Hold on, let me see if I can get it in a present mode. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, so imagine a world free from cancer. Imagine your loved ones no longer having to wait on a donor list for vital organs. Imagine mothers and fathers don't have to worry about passing genetic diseases to their sons and daughters. I'm sorry, it won't go. Okay, there it goes. Well, imagine no more. My name is Erica Michelle Mack, and I have the honor of introducing CRISPR Therapeutics. Here at CRISPR Therapeutics, we develop transformed gene-based medicine for serious human diseases by studying and ending genetic diseases passed down from generation to generation, and also finding cures for diseases that currently do not have a cure. With that in mind, I advise everyone that is watching to keep calm and CRISPR on. Here at CRISPR, we earn our profit by licensing CRISPR technology to a primary license model of sale of technology with our 3 key partners, which are biopharma companies, academic centers, and universities. We have several patents and other intellectual property. CRISPR and Vertex Pharmaceuticals have our eyes set on ending the trend of sickle cell diseases. We also are coming in 2025 big with 5.3 billion revenue with the CAGR of 20.19% during 2020 and 2025. And our 12-month forecast would be a median target of 165 with a high estimate of 220 and a median estimate increase of 55.65%. In this race of healthcare, there are minor hurdles. Our first one would be our limited marketed products. We may be limited, but the more people are introduced to CRISPR Therapeutics, the wider we'll be able to display a variety of products. Second would be ARC. Kathy Wood recently pulled CRISPR from the ARC ETF, but she is still to this day a large advocate for CRISPR Therapeutics and will be investing into CRISPR Therapeutics soon. Time. Here at CRISPR, we take our mission very, very seriously. And with that, we are doing intense research. And on top of that, we are going back and fine-combing all of our studies so that we can present the best results to our community. CRISPR is known for being a giant in the healthcare industry, but we do have a few runner-ups that's trying to, be as big as us. But we have Biotechno, which they are a manufacturer. They are a manufacturer of vitamins and supplements. We have Seogen, which is a commercial for cancer therapies, and we have Qiagen, which is a customer DNA sample. All right, now we have FDA approved. In an article by Robert Stanford, published March 30th, 2021, it stated that CRISPR CXT001 sickle cell program just recently received approval from the FDA. Also, we have one patient that has been cured from blindness after 6 years of work. That experimental treatment that has been approved for clinical trials by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration enables the first test in human of CRISPR-based therapy to directly correct the mutation in a beta globin gene responsible for sickle cell disease. CRISPR will have a major impact on the healthcare industry to the tune of $2 trillion. Take this moment now, right now, to choose to end family suffering, to end the thought of a mother having to choose between her life or her baby's life. This was the same decision my mother was faced with. So now I advise you all to please invest in a brighter tomorrow. Thank you for your time.
That was fantastic.
All right.
Good job, Erica. Good job. Good job. Whew. Y'all. Oh, wait. Before that, do we have any questions from the judges?
Yes.
Erica, I just want to say you did your thing on that presentation.
Thank
and now
you.
it really hits home as it pertains to why you chose CRISPR Therapeutics. As a cancer survivor myself, I get it. Oh, no judges? Oh, sounds like none of the judges want that smoke, y'all. They're like, what?
Where is Matt and where is Ashlyn? Matt has a question.
Oh, no. I was
Oh, you're
saying, great job. No questions for me. I want to say congratulations to all of the presenters. You guys did excellent. I took a lot of notes, and I'm going to need all these PDFs and presentation. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stay sharp out here, man. Stay sharp.
All right. So let's also bring out our student judges. This was a phenomenal day. And so I know that are the judges going to have to collaborate to like put together like tallies and scores?
No, they all have their own individual scorecards that I'm monitoring. Ashley, did you have a question?
I have a
comment?
question.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a comment or something. Okay.
No, I have a question.
Oh, you have a question.
I do.
Okay.
I always have a question. So, Erica, great job. One thing about new technologies and advances like CRISPR is that they're very expensive. So, do you think that will be a barrier to CRISPR helping us create this future that we talk about? Or do you think CRISPR can find a way to make its solutions affordable to get to the people who can really benefit from it?
I think that we're going to make it beneficial for everyone because we're not just targeting people that can afford it. We want everyone to have a healthier life and to have healthier children. So I feel like we're going to try to make it our best to make it affordable for every single person that's on this planet.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you.
Hey. All right.
So now that we've had all the presentations, again, everyone, congratulations. You did it. You did an excellent job. Tebow, would you mind dropping in the chat the live link for the cousins to pick up the cousin favorite for tonight?
Yep, it's in there. So make sure y'all check the chat. If you away from your computer, TV, whatever, make sure you tap in with the chat, click on the link, and vote who you think should get that money.
And while we wait for the votes to come in, I'd like to play a game if we can.
Yes. And Tebow, can you add it in one more time? The chat's going kind of fast.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
And also, wait, this is for the honorable mention of the favorite by the cousins. Once the judges tally up their votes, then we'll see who first, second, and third place are. So while we do all that, Mark, take it away with what you were going to do.
I'd like to play a game. Now, of course, we've been seeing some spiciness, so we may not be able to get to everybody, but you will have 1 minute. It will literally be 1 minute, a 1 minute duel. So each side will have 30 seconds to say why they are the better investment than the other. So, of course, first off, let's go with the obvious. Give me AMD. You can unmute, and give me Jacoby at NVIDIA. Because I know that there's some smoke here that's been waiting to brew up.
Go.
So
first. He said he wanted to go first.
Okay. AMD, are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
NVIDIA, are you ready?
I guess.
Oh, on the rope.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Why are you the better investment in comparison to NVIDIA?
All right, so let's just start off with a couple names. Google, Samsung, Tesla. These are just some of the customers that we have, and these are all in future markets. Just today, we struck a new deal with Google that uses our chips in their new data centers. We have a deal with Samsung that uses our new SoC chips in their laptops. This is most likely going to transfer over to phones as well. So we can talk about the now, but I'm talking about the future.
Oh, okay. NVIDIA, what you going to do?
Well, since you wanted to bring up names, I also wanted to bring up some names that we've inked partnerships with that I've also mentioned in my presentation. I just wanted to restate it just in case you missed it. Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen. And we also have our acquisition with ARM, and that is leading our future. So.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you've already voted, go ahead and tell us who you got. Now, of course, we got to keep this rolling here. Give me, this is going to be interesting. Give me Apple and give me Amazon. All right, come off mute. Let's do this.
Amanda, you got it. You can go first.
Let's go, Amanda. Oh, Amanda says that Amanda, you want Apple to go first? And Apple, you want Amazon to go first? You know what? Miss Beatty, you choose who goes first.
Ooh, you know they besties, so this is interesting. I'm gonna have Apple go first.
Let's go.
Okay, so number one, Apple is a better investment than Amazon because Amazon has a whole lot going on. They can't even keep up with what they have going on. As she said, she feels like her company has no improving to do. And that's the worst thing that you can have as a company because there's always somebody looking to take your spot. And who knows, Apple is definitely that next company. As you can see, Amazon has a very, very high price. Who is going to pay that price and invest in such a largely valued company when you could come to just as much largely valued company and pay a smaller price? Amazon has good products. They have good things going for themselves. But honestly, there's only one thing that they can do to make their company even compatible with Apple at this point. And I think that that's already on the table. Everyone knows what it is. It's called a SS. Just not going to say both of the words. But I don't even think that's on the radar. As she said it earlier, that they have no improving to do.
All right. Oops. Okay. Oh, all right. Amazon.
All right, so I'm just gonna speak about the facts. So in the future, we have our stocks about to double to over 6,000. We also have our capital improving over $1 trillion. We also have unlimited. We're diversifying into different sectors, into different fields. We're going everywhere. We're doing everything. So yeah.
Okay. Well, people in the chat, who do you think took that round? All right, we got to do this. I had to do it. Give me Adobe and give me Tesla, as well as give me CRISPR. It's a three-way dance here. Let's go.
Okay.
Adobe's ready. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna state 3 main points as a company. So one being, we did benefit a lot from the whole pandemic thing going on, but through that we benefited from this, we also wanted to give back to our people. We had donated more than $1 million to India. We've donated another 250,000 to Valley Medical to help people that don't have jobs. Also, I'd like to state that we established something called Limit List for kids who need bionic body parts. Another thing that I'd like to state is that our Adobe stock has seen a huge growth over a few days. And I don't know if you've seen the stock market, but currently our stock market is really growing at a very fast pace. Another thing that I'd like to state is that we have huge companies that are partnering with us, such as Microsoft, Accenture, ServiceNow, Splunk, Oracle, Data House, and other huge companies. So if you want to be part of a huge innovation and a huge partnerships, I suggest that you invest in us. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
Okay, I can go next. So yes, for Tesla. When we were picking our companies, one of the main things that just won over my heart for Tesla was its commitment to climate change and green energy. I'm extremely passionate because this is the earth that we have to live on for years to come, and we need to start making some change now towards making it greater. So Tesla's commitment to climate change puts it up there for me. Also, Tesla, we have multiple streams of income. Like I said, we're not just focused on selling our cars. We sell some Bitcoin shares. We have some auto credits that we're selling, as well as our solar energy aspect. And so some people try to make this like a negative. To me, you can't go wrong with having multiple streams of income coming in from all different places. Finally, Tesla is that brand that's just up there. Everybody knows Tesla, even little kids know Tesla, old people know Tesla, it's in the songs. And so when you have such a popular brand, such a brand that's up there, people are going to try to tear you down, but ultimately we shine with our excellence. And so that's why Tesla is so great to me.
All right, CRISPR.
All right, then. I think CRISPR is like the best investment you could ever make because they're so futuristic. Like we're making the future that kids are like dreaming about is like now is possible. Like you don't have to worry about, oh, I wonder if grandma's gonna be able to see me like make it big. Like I know I would say that, or like I would be like, oh, I wish this family member could see this. It's like I don't have to worry about that because it's like they are gonna see it because CRISP is gonna make that happen for me. So I feel like y'all should invest in CRISP because if y'all invest in CRISP, y'all investing in your family future.
Ooh, all right. Y'all, great job, great job, great job, great job all around. I am super duper proud of y'all. Now, here's something that a lot of folks don't know. Like, here's what each and every single one of these students had to do. They had to go through analyst research reports. They also had to look at their earnings. They also had to look at the stock. They also had to learn about the market and how does it work. They had to learn the ins and outs. They had to start with the fundamentals and work their way up all the way to even looking at certain things within economics. And just think about it. Just within, how long was this semester again, Miss Beatty?
I think we had, what, 9 weeks? Am I making it up? 9 weeks?
I think it was 9 weeks.
We had
And
more than
just
9 weeks?
Yeah, we did have 15 weeks from January.
Maybe 15 weeks. Let's say 15.
Let's just say 15. But let's put it like this. We actually heard some of their pitches before. Miss Beatty, since you've been there since the start.
Yeah.
From the pitches that they submitted to get into the course, what is it like seeing your students today?
It's literally like watching flowers blossom. I have watched them. They're all brilliant. So the material I knew that they would catch because they're brilliant. You can see these are genius kids. But for them having to like fight themselves, some of them were really nervous. They lacked confidence. For them to be able to like compete and battle each other the way that they are doing. This is all new energy. I'm just so proud of them. I literally feel like I watched them grow up and come into themselves. So that's what I would say has been the greatest growth from them.
Cousin Brian, what are your thoughts?
I concur. I mean, I remember specifically Mrs. Mack's initial pitch. I remember Cameron's pitch. I remember Amanda's pitch, and people were like kind of hiding in the camera and like reading off of a paper, to now to see them just like spit these things off the dome the way that they do, especially with the level of energy, almost like this rap battle type energy, which is good. We should dedicate our energy as melanated people towards pitching stocks and making money over, foolishness. But nonetheless, very similar to this, like seeing a flower bloom. It's been a very beautiful process, and seeing like all of you guys just evolve and mature and go from like not understanding anything about, multiple streams of income or credit or economics to now analyzing options and talking about dividends and looking at earnings reports and knowing who the CEOs are of a lot of these companies that you're pitching on. I think Kayla put in the chat earlier, and I kind of laughed, and I'll shout out to Sister Kayla. She says, these babies gonna make y'all better come up to these sector Sundays because these babies think y'all look bad. And I ain't gonna lie, I might need to tap in a little more frequently to some of those sector Sundays after hearing their pitches today. So it's just been a beautiful process, seeing all of them mature, and I'm very ecstatic about the future. And I wish I had this type of knowledge at this age. Like, this is going to be life-changing, game-changing. And hopefully you guys implement what you guys have learned over this semester and really stick with it. Like, don't let this be like a one-time thing. Like, oh yeah, I was doing this thing, stock thing. No, stick with it. Like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, your future self will be thanking you. So make sure you guys just stick with it and continue to have a cadence and learn about the market. So other than that, mazel tov.
Mark, there was one other piece that I wanted to add about this class, and I want to give a shout out to Brian. This class was an African-American studies class. I want y'all to know that was titled Race, Wealth, in the Future. So in addition to learning about money, they also learned about the link between race and money in America. And that's important for you to know. Also, these babies, I guess y'all grown people now, y'all going off to college, these young adults started literally from the conversation of what is money. So we didn't just start from teaching about investing. Literally, Brother Brian started them from like, let's understand the foundation, the fundamentals of what is money, how does the economy work. Those are the things that they learned first before we even got into the conversation of investing. And so I just want to give a shout out to Brian for just that foundational information in terms of their financial literacy.
No, I appreciate that, Mrs. Beatty. I do. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, Jolene, are the results in?
I believe so. Kanasha, if you could just check in real quick, that'd be great. And if not, that's okay. With the specific thing I just had sent you earlier. Yo, this was a very, very tight competition. Wow.
Let's go.
Now let me remind you of what's at stake here. The first funded portfolio is for $3,500. The second portfolio is for $2,500. And the third place portfolio is for $1,500. I already know y'all can go on ahead and flip that 80 jillion ways now. And it is an honor to be able to invest in you all like that. And we have one thing of technical difficulty. Hold on right quick. Eek. Okay, so while we are tallying up the last remaining votes, I just want to give you guys a round of applause. Like, seriously, good job, good job. We're right now, the Come Up Cousins are submitting their votes, so we're going to get that tally in as well. And hold on, one other thing. Okay, there's like a lot going on in the background, y'all.
There is.
There's a lot going on. Hold on. For Kanasha, if you can just submit, just text me or send me right now what your scores are. Just send it through the chat. That'd be great, and then we can break this tie that we have right now, which I can't say who it is, but there is definitely a tie.
Don't forget to breathe, y'all.
Breathe.
Release, yeah. When nobody turning blue.
Yeah, and everyone is a winner. Everyone's a winner. Y'all be sure to stay tuned to the end. We do have an announcement, per usual.
It's a silent suspense.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say something while we wait. So I was just looking, I was thinking about something because, you know, I was y'all age 10 years ago. I'm 28 now. So when I graduated, I was into a whole bunch of other extracurriculars that was not stock related. And so I just want to show y'all some love for being here and doing this, because I know, you know, just being in high school, sometimes some things are considered corny or considered like, why are you doing that? Or you missing out on time that you could be doing a whole bunch of other stuff, especially with all the, you know, avenues that y'all have in today's age. So I just really want to give a salute to y'all. And even if you don't get the 3,500 or whatever money, I'm going to just run down some percentages for y'all that y'all could do with the knowledge that y'all have now to buy 1 share, buy 5 shares, buy whatever share, and just continue to build on that. So CRISPR hasn't been out 10 years, so I couldn't get, you know, that performance. But Amazon has done 1,500% in 10 years. AMD has done 1,000% in 10 years. Adobe has done 1,600% in 10 years. Apple has done 1,000% in 10 years. NVIDIA has done 4,000% in 10 years. And Tesla has done 10,000% in 10 years. So if y'all use some of this knowledge and buy some shares and you hold those till you just my age, you 28 years old, you could be way wealthier than 3,500, way wealthier than I am, way wealthier than any of the cousins is. Like, y'all could really use this knowledge to be, you know, where you want to be at before you 30 years old. You feel me? So like to Brian's point, just keep expanding on the knowledge and put it to use early. You ain't gotta wait, put it to use.
100%. Like the gift here is definitely the skill set. Like
One
you're
of the
number
things
one,
that-
amazing too, but it's the skill set. Like this is a skill set you're getting at 18, 17, 16, even some of the people that attended the class that aren't necessarily presenting today. Like you do anything for 5 years, you're essentially considered an expert. If you read Malcolm Gladwell's book, Blink, is it Blink or he talks about the 10,000 hours?
Outliers.
Yeah.
Outliers.
Yeah. So
Outliers.
no, outliers. So I got all his books in my head. So outliers, when he talks about the 10,000 hours, if you dedicate 10,000 hours, which is equivalent to about 3.5 doing something full time and 5.5 doing something part time, you essentially know more than anyone that's a dedicated expert in that field. So the trajectory you guys are on right now, I won't be surprised to see some of you guys on CNBC by the time you graduate college.
Hopefully there's a new network by then.
I was gonna say, or creating their own platform.
Right.
CNBC is not it. I'm gonna just.
That was an example, but doing your thing, doing what you've done as an analyst, like junior analyst, and like being a professional analyst. Like seriously, like the skill sets, the gift is definitely the skill set.
Miss Beatty?
Yeah, one of the things that I shared with the scholars on our last day of class is it's great to win this prize of first place or second place, but I hope that they got that the prize was that they taught you how to fish. Not that you were able to get this one fish, but that they taught you how to fish. So that's all I want to say.
Hey, Ms. Beatty, you also were just talking about the scholarship money that's in the room. And we talk about how you all get a chance to do it differently. Like I spent after scholarship money on Chipotle. Imagine had I invested in Chipotle versus paying something for, a double chicken and a burrito. Like y'all have an opportunity to do something amazing. And I was over here containing emotions. Like, am I about to cry on this YouTube live? Because looking at you all and the potential and what you have a chance to do and how much better you all get to be than we had the chance to be, it's amazing, y'all. So I told you before, this is my first time meeting you all, and I'm already so proud, so optimistic for the future, for all the companies you all pitched. The future is bright for us because of y'all. So thank you for giving me the honor to listen to you all and to experience your creativity and Black and brown beauty on the screen. It's been an amazing evening. Thank you.
Well, there's somebody that I also want to give a huge shout out to, because honestly, I spoke about it earlier, this wouldn't be possible without her, but honestly, she was literally the lifeblood of this entire program, and ultimately the motivator, the counselor, the chancellor, the teacher, the person in whom which that you sometimes needed that to give you the kick in the butt so that way you can get going. I have to give a huge shout out to Miss Beatty. Like, you are phenomenal, and these wonderful young adults wouldn't be sitting here in front of thousands of people on this live, sitting back and going through like companies and breaking it down. This is something in which that honestly that will follow them for the rest of their lives, and ultimately that will be their, in some cases it will be their launch pad. And for them, it's like, honestly, we thank you, because this is the first. Nothing ever can be taken from this. So anytime that there's ever someone to follow in the footsteps, they will be following behind what is it that you, Brian, and the Come Up series have been able to build. So we commend you, we thank you, we adore you, and we appreciate you. And we give you your flowers. Thank you so much, Miss Beatty.
And a shout out to Legacy Early College as well, Dr. LaCheryl Smith, who said yes to this program and trusted me to bring in, folks that they didn't know, trusted you guys. So shout out to Legacy as well. But thank you. It's been my honor to be on the journey with you guys.
All right.
And I want to shout out myself. Just like, okay, so we have all of the judges' votes in. We have all of the judges' votes in right now, and coming in. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna just tell you the reason why this is so interesting is because we keep having these ties, and I have like double checked to make sure that the numbers are right and that I'm not like, you know, my eyes aren't crossing over, and just making sure of that. So that's why, you know, it's been taking longer than I fully had anticipated. With that said, here we go, y'all. Here we go. So we're probably gonna have to do a tiebreaker, a live tiebreaker. And I'm sorry to put you guys through that, but we're gonna have to do a live tiebreaker. Battling for we'll say the first place for last, but battling between second place and third place, we have Apple and AMD. We need a tiebreaker for Apple and AMD. All the judges voted the same way for you all, and I double checked. So tiebreaker.
It sounds like we're gonna have to play another game.
Yes, a quick one.
All right, a quick game. I want you to give us a 30-second elevator pitch on essentially. Okay, I want you to sell me within 30 seconds on your company. If we're riding in an elevator, give us your elevator pitch for your company. Ms. Beatty, you could choose who goes first.
And you said this is Apple and AMD?
That is correct.
We're going to start with Cam since I made Shania go first the first time.
All right. Oh,
bear
actually,
case.
no, wait. Scratch that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make you give us the bear case of your company.
Good job, Amit.
So tell us why we should not invest in your company. Plot twist.
Judges, be sure to send me your notes for this last portion.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay. You shouldn't invest in AMD because AMD is fairly a newcomer winner in this industry space. Companies like Intel and NVIDIA have been dominating the market for some time now, and AMD has just been on the come up in the last couple of years. So I'd say it's more of a risky stock than Intel or NVIDIA. NVIDIA is dominating the GPU market, so I feel like AMD isn't going to push NVIDIA out of that space. And as far as the mega tech companies, they're creating new chips, so that's taken away from AMD as well. So AMD is really going to have to really decide what markets they want to go into wisely, because they can't, they're newcomers on the block. So that's all I got to say.
Right. I know that was tough because it was right there on the spot, but good job on the bear case. You know what? And I'm gonna let Tebow take this one away. Go ahead, Tebow. I'm gonna let you moderate this one.
Oh, you want me to moderate this? All right. Shania, you ready?
Yes, as ready as it's gonna get. You should not invest in Apple because, number one, we are extremely dependent on our iPhones. And this to say that the only reason that the iPhone 12 seen as much profits as it did was because it's the first 5G phone that Apple had came out with. That said, we are not going to see many profits in the near future. We are looking to move into the electric car fields, the health passports, and all these different industries, but it has no focus because we lack good leadership. Like, who's going to bring in the innovation? Is Tim Cook really the one who's going to hit hard and bring us the big software development? We don't know that. So Apple is not a safe company to invest in, and it comes with a lot of risk. And even that, and still, they do have the new developments. However, the health passports, everyone is not looking to involve themselves in that, especially people within the Black community, because who's going to trust a software with all of their personal information? And on top of that, if we lose the lawsuit with Epic Games, we have the ability to have people install things from the internet. So that breaches our number one thing, which is our privacy protection. So if we're allowing people to download stuff from Safari, how will you have privacy protection, which is the number one thing keeping consumers at Apple? And that's all.
Can I add one more point? One more.
One more. If you get one more, then Shania get one more.
Okay.
But it got to be one more. You can't expound on
Okay.
it too much.
AMD, unlike Intel, does not produce its own chips. So it's dependent on companies outside of AMD. So they do not produce their own chips. That is a huge negative.
All right, Shania, you got one more quick one. Are you good? You let it all out.
When comparing Apple products to Samsung products, it is known that Apple tries to mirror what Samsung does. And Samsung, although it's not a publicly traded company with the US, it does have more revenue than Apple. So it is a big competitor, and a lot of people are looking to purchase Samsung products.
Judges, y'all got enough to make a decision?
I send my vote in to you, Jolene.
Okay.
Listen, for them to have a bear case on the spot like
On the
that,
spot.
Ready.
I love the energy, man.
They put in their work.
Man, they've been putting in that real work. This ain't no fake, phony, reading from a paper type stuff.
I got nothing.
Jolene, you got one more. Oh, you waiting for one more vote?
Yo.
I'm glad I'm not a judge. I'm just
me too, because this is tough. That one, the bear case, I felt that.
Right.
On both sides. Y'all.
All right. Y'all did a great job, and here we go. So, coming in for the third place, portfolio of $1,500 to buy the stock of your choosing. We have AMD.
All right.
Second place with a $2,500 portfolio, we have Apple. Coming in at first place for the grand prize of them all, we have... Oh, you guys can't hear that music? No, I'm just kidding. We have Tesla taking it home. Now, for the cousin favorite, give it up for AMD.
Listen.
Now, I just want to personally just shout out all of y'all who participated. Thank you so much. You all came with it. And because of that, everyone who pitched will receive a $1,000 portfolio.
Hey, that's hard. STEMI checks for everybody.
Amazon, you okay? You okay?
There you have it. Those are our very first pitch up competition rock stars.
That's fire.
Wait, Jolene, what about our fantastic student judges?
For our fantastic student judges, y'all get a $1,000 portfolio too.
That's fire.
Wow. This has been awesome. I'm happy for each and every single one of you. I'm proud of each and every single one of you. You put the work in, you put the time in, you studied. You even pitched to your parents. I mean, it actually brought forth meaning and purpose to each and every single one of you. We heard it in your pitches. We even saw it in the fights of the who you got, the duels between each of you when it kept getting spicy in the room. So you are all very much so well prepared for this. And I'm so proud that the fact that just within a short period of time that you guys are now at the point of, I can literally now say that you have, many of you that have graduated from high school, I can no longer call you nieces and nephews. You all officially today have become official come-up cousins. Man. You are all cousins. You have earned your place, and on top of that, you have essentially shined so bright tonight. I couldn't be more proud, and I look forward to whichever school or whichever program comes next. Be advised, you got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, this was awesome, y'all.
Congratulations, y'all. You did amazing. I'm so proud of y'all.
Oh, wait, I have one last question. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Beatty. I have a question. Could y'all let the cousins know what the value of your time is?
Yes. Starting off with Tesla. Tesla, what is the value of your time per hour?
The value of my time per hour is $500.
Apple.
Gotcha.
Well, according to this show, the value of my time is $1,250 per hour.
Okay, now.
AMD.
According to the show, $1,500 an hour.
That's what I'm talking about. Adobe.
The value of my time is $800 an hour.
NVIDIA.
My time is worth $500 an hour.
CRISPR.
$900 an hour.
All right. Amazon.
Mine was $200 an hour, but I like to change it. I like to change it. We're gonna do 500.
Okay.
Claim your worth, Amazon. Claim your worth.
Claim your worth. Claim your worth. Stephanie, what is the value of your time per hour?
I decided to raise up the bar to $1,000 an hour.
Hey. Miss Beatty, what is the value of your time per hour?
We're gonna say about 3,500.
Hey.
Afford that, Miss Beatty.
I need to leave the room right now. Just the wealth.
It's been so awesome to sit back and to hang with each and every single one of you. I think that just let this be a launch pad and keep going. If I can literally give you any advice, literally keep going. Keep studying, keep researching, keep going further, because you guys actually have something here. You actually have a solid base. And on top of that, you have a community that also is looking out for you and also supports you. So keep doing your thing. Anytime that you need a refresher, I'm probably sure that you can come back into the Sector Sundays, because I'm probably sure that people would love to have you up on stage. So, I mean, to each and every single one of you that are off to college and to matriculate off to whatever university that you're going to attend, many of you are attending, very much so, all of you are attending illustrious universities. And so, honestly, I look forward to seeing you all and what is it that you're going to do after 4 years. You know, I'm probably sure the only thing I can literally say is the world isn't ready, because we got some dangerous young folks here. And honestly, the only thing that I see in this room today, power. So shout outs to each and every single one of you. And until next time, I'm Mark Monroe. Oh, y'all all have to come off mute. Now y'all have to come off mute. You guys get to all do you all get to do the sign offs.
Well, I would just like to say, first of all, thank you so much to everyone watching. I was looking at the chat like periodically, and there was just so much love in there. It just made me feel so great. So thank you all so much for the love. Thank you so much, Mr. Mark, Mr. Lynn, Miss Beatty, and Mr. Brian, and even Tivo, Miss Ashlyn, Mr. Matthew, so much for just devoting the endless time to us. I cannot tell you, like, before this class, I didn't know much, but now I feel armed and dangerous with all this knowledge. So thank you so much.
I'll go next. It's Shania, in case y'all can't see me. I just realized it's so dark, but I'd like to thank Miss Beatty, Mr. Mark, Miss Jolene, Lady of Leisure. I'm up next, remember that. And just everyone who's here for the opportunity. Thanks to Mr. Tivo, Miss Ashlyn, all the judges, Mr. Bryant especially, because I took your tips and now my credit's going up. So I mean, just overall thanks to everyone, and thanks to God as well, because without the confidence that He gave me, I probably wouldn't have even got on the Zoom call to do the presentation. So yeah, thank you to you all, and I will not let this money go to waste.
I don't think.
Oh, go ahead, Cam.
They still
I want to thank everyone on this call, Ms. Beatty, all the come up cousins, all the judges for the special opportunity. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'm blessed. That's all I say. Blessed with the opportunity. Thank you.
I just want to thank everybody, and I really wanted to give a big shout out to all my classmates, because they really supported me and encouraged me to keep going through this class. So thank you guys.
Thank everyone, like especially Miss Beatty. She's like always stuck her, neck out for me at any times, and I'm just very thankful and blessed.
I would just like to say thank you to everyone, because my confidence was not really good. Like I couldn't present at first, but I just like to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to my classmates. Thank you to Miss Beatty for all those hours that she stayed with us, practicing over and over again. Just thank you to everyone, and thank you to God. Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, Miss Beatty, for not eating some days to help me with my pitch. And I just want to say thank you to my friends and my family that heard about CRISPR every single day. Thank you.
I want to say thank you to everybody. This was a huge experience. I never thought I'd go through something like this. I will make sure to teach somebody else this information, keep this growing, and never stop learning. So thank you to everybody.
I would like to thank all of you all, especially you, Ms. Beatty. Thank you so much for supporting me. Even if I didn't get to pitch, I really appreciate for everything you have done for me. Thank you.
These babies about to have me in tears, y'all.
Yo, man, listen, we gotta get up off the air. Yo, go out there. Yo, Jolene, sign us up. Sign us up.
Y'all, we made history. We did it. The first pitch up. This is so dope. Thank you all for participating. Come Up Cousins, thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you showering our new baby cousins with love. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You all are brilliant, and I cannot wait to see what your future is looking like. This gives me hope. It really does, because let me tell you, the money for the prizes is like Mark and I investing directly in you. So now that y'all have the skills to watch this grow, like I know that you all are beyond armed and dangerous, as they put it here tonight. I'm just so proud. I'm beside myself. I don't even have the words. I didn't come up with no speeches. I wish I did, but even if I did, those words wouldn't even be adequate. You all have grown tremendously. I see an increase in value already. I see you with the straight back, chin up. And good luck for next year. Good luck for the future. And again, I hope you all definitely come back, participate in some Sector Sundays. You all now have been officially knighted as a Come Up Cousin.
Thank you all for joining us.
I'm Jolene GC in the place to be, and that was our pitch up competition. Woo.
And this was a come up. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great weekend. We love y'all.